Hey guys, Andy here, and welcome back to our channel. And make sure you subscribe and smash the like button. And today we'll be covering why interest rate cut after excessive hiking equals recession. A couple indicators and charts are showing the same 2008 recession pattern, and also my prediction on the whole. This week, the Federal Reserve gave hint that they may cut interest rate next year, 2024. The stock market has been celebrating all week after the news. Let's take a look at this chart from WeVenture Consulting. About every time the Fed started cutting rate dating back to 1950, the unemployment rate has spiked. Historically speaking, the first cut comes 3 months before the unemployment rate begins to spike. According to where, on average, unemployment rate rises to 7.5% in a Fed cut cycle. Meanwhile, the Fed just said that they don't see unemployment rate rising higher than 4.1%. That's just 0.04% above the current unemployment rate right now. History says a soft landing is unlikely. And by focusing on the chart here, guys, you see 2020, the Federal Reserve was cutting rates because of coronavirus and pandemic and everything, and you could see the unemployment rates spike. In 2008, recession, they were cutting interest rate as well as we see unemployment spike, and then going back to early 2000, same thing happened here. So if we go back and look at this chart, guys, every time Federal Reserve started cutting interest rate, it always increases unemployment. So this chart is definitely a pretty good chart by Recession Consulting, where we can take a look at the patterns. And guys, here's another chart that shows how long it takes after the first cut to get a recession. So if we look at the first cut, 2019 to 2020, we can see it takes 7 months. On average, if you go down to the financial crisis in 2008, 2007, it takes 4 months. Back into early 2000, it takes 2 months, and so on, guys. If you go back to 1989 to 1990, it says 13 months. So if we keep just going down this chart here, guys, every time the Fed started their rate cut cycle, it literally takes about a month, 3 months to 6 months before we can actually see a recession. So this is a pretty good chart here, guys. If you want to pause to take a look at it, go ahead and do so. This is another pretty good chart here from Game of Trades. If you don't follow them already, guys, you can follow them on Twitter, and they got pretty good analysis. Savings are contracting. Net saving as a percentage of gross national income. As you can see, this charts here. The last time a contracting was like the one that we about to experience was in 2008, 2009 recession, financial crisis. And you can see we kind of entering a contracting territory, which is not good. So the charts are not really looking too good as far as preventing a recession. And this has only happened twice prior to 1947. Savings as a percentage of income is not contracting, indicating that people are finding it very hard to save money. And the last time that happened was 2008 and 2020, and both did not really end well. And guys, if you want to go ahead and take a quick pause and just look at the chart, for a better view. And also, guys, another chart I have to share is business inventory, also from Game of Trades. Business inventory is reaching contraction levels. The last 3 times, it ended in severe economic volatility, the dot-com bubble, the financial crisis, and the pandemic. So this chart here, guys, if you want to go ahead and pause the video so you can take a look at, we are entering in contraction. So business having less inventory, they are pretty much trying to prepare for potential recession, or they don't have enough money to get more inventory, or there's no more demand. The demand is not there anymore. So that's also the 3 things that I could possibly think of why inventory is going really low for business, or business not having more inventory on hand. And also, guys, I have an unemployment chart here. Unemployment is rising. With tighter monetary policy, it always causes unemployment rate to tick higher. And once this thing start going, it's hard to control. As we can see, this chart is dated all the way back to the early 2000s. As you can see, once unemployment rate start ticking up, it usually goes up a little bit higher. So right now we turn the corner. It's not going to result in the 2020 spike. I hope not, because if that's so, then that's financial crisis numbers. So unemployment rate is rising. So that's also a concern for us to look into because of the higher interest rates right now. And I think that's probably why they're trying to put the interest rate lower. But cutting rates always lead to a substantial signs of recession coming. And as we wrap up, several indicators in historical charts are pointing to a recession. Will this time be different, and can we avoid one? Only time will tell, but I will suggest everyone to hope for the best and pray for the worst. And the best thing you can do right now is get ready. Pile up on cash, maybe get a second job, save more money, and prepare for, a rainy day. Make sure you have 3 to 6 months of emergency expense just in case you lose your job, so you can get by and find something else. So at this time, guys, I just, hoping that everyone's trying to prepare, try to get ready. I know it's extremely difficult with the higher interest rates and everything is trying to take money away from us. But the best thing to do is to prepare. And that's all for today, folks. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe for more updates on economic trends and much more. And thank you for tuning in. See you next time.